it's probably the most difficult fall since I've been here because, first of all, with everybody's in isolation, some guys 2 times in a matter of 3 weeks. And we have the most new guys I've ever had, come out. We had 17 or 18 new guys. So we felt like we needed to see them in competitive situations. So we probably didn't do as much teaching as we normally do, and we never had everyone there. So we're going to have to use these first couple of weeks of playing non-league games, Florida games. We have about 13 before we open the conference to figure some things out with some of these new guys. That number has dwindled. Quite a few decided that they were here to fall, but second semester they decided to focus on academics. So we were at 40, we're at 33 right now, and we had 2 returners that have been battling arm injuries that they just couldn't continue. So it's been going okay. As I said, the fall was rough, and we're inside a lot, but we have some time to iron things out. Well, I'm extremely excited. I think it's never where you quite want it, but I think this is by far the best pitching staff we'll have since I've been here, and possibly since they've ever had here. We still don't have enough. We got to find a couple more guys for the bullpen, but I think we have a lot of guys that are going to do a good job. Obviously, we have Tate back, who was our #1 last year. He'll be our #1 again. Nick Guydis did a very good job for us as a freshman. We think, well, we're going to have to use him as a starter because one of our freshmen, a top recruit, David Leslie, had some surgery in the beginning of the summer. So he has not been cleared yet. Hopefully he'll get cleared in the next week or 2, but then we'll have a process of building him up till he's able to pitch. So we had him, well, we're not sure yet, but if he comes out and he does real well, we may move him into this top 3, or we may start him out real slow, and if he fits in well in the bullpen, we may keep him there. So we have to see on that. But we think he's going to be really good, really help us a lot. We have Evan Umlin is from California. He's a freshman. Right now he would be in the top 3 starters with where we're at right now. And then Maui Kilbane. Maui's a freshman that we see him being in the pen, coming in and throwing meaningful innings. We've got Elijah White, who's playing basketball right now. So it usually takes a little bit of time to get him ready, but we have him coming back. And I'm probably missing some people, but we've got other guys that we have confidence in. So we're really going to be deep. We still need a guy or 2 that can step up in the bullpen and come in and keep a close game close, or hold a team off at the end to get the win. Yeah. CJ's a tough player. He'll do whatever you ask of him. Plays hard, plays with emotion. He's intense. So he's the kind of catcher you like to have back there. So we're looking forward to a good year from him. We've always had trouble with catching. Seems for some reason every year, no matter how many we bring in, we always end up with 2, which is in a dangerous spot to be. But we have 3 freshmen in, and they're battling right now for one of them to emerge to be the top backup. But so we have 3 guys to go to if there's any issues with CJ. Bubba Hamilton is a 5th-year senior. He had a great year last year, broke some school records, and did well in the conference, and is well thought of there. And he's back for his 5th year, so he'll be at first. We're going to have somebody new at second. We have Marcus Williams. He's a transfer, so he's in his 2nd year of school, but he has 4 years eligibility. Marcus can probably play some 2nd and 3rd, so depending on what happens there, he's a little versatile. And we have Luke Fatone, a freshman. We have Josh Minnick, who's a freshman. We have Matson Higgins, who was with us last year, played occasionally. So Matson can also play shortstop. Luca Mccarry back as a sophomore. Luca was outstanding, has great hands. He was outstanding defensively last year. So it's tough to move him out of there. And he's looking good, and we're expecting good things. We think he'll hit much better this year after going through his freshman year, and we're really happy with the defense that he plays. Third base, we have Shane Cato, who's a freshman. He pitched a lot of big games for his high school, so he could see some innings for us also. He probably will see some innings, and he was a shortstop. We like him there, but we need a third baseman. He has he has better arm strength than Luca, and we think that he's built to be a third baseman, but we also can move him to short if we have any injuries or any issues there. Noah Seifert, we're going to try and give him a little work at first base in case we have problems with Bubba, and he's also worked out and played some third base here. Actually, he started there the last 2 years, and so he's back. We've got quite a few guys to choose from, and again, whoever stands out, gets hot here in the beginning, can win that job. We have Isaac Fleming, who mainly DH last year, so he did a real good job swinging the bat. We're going to look at him as DH, and we're also going to look at Maui Kilbane, who really is very strong. He's been hitting the ball extremely hard, so he's going to be a relief pitcher and potentially a DH. Yeah, we got quite a few to choose from, and they've all had some experience playing here, except the new guys. Jesse Clary and Anthony Tambellini will be in left and right. Jesse's a fifth-year senior, so he's here playing his last year. Done a very good job. We had him at second a lot in the beginning of his time here, and we've moved him to outfield, and he's turned himself into a real good outfielder, and he always seems to find a way to get on base. He's not a burner by any means, but we lead him off a lot because his on-base percentage is so high. Anthony had a real good year last year offensively, and he played well defensively also. So center field looks like we have Aaron Jenks, who played there occasionally. He got some starts last year. And we also have Nico Rodriguez, who is a freshman. We're hoping that Nico can turn into a real good player for us. Looks like he'll be good defensively, and he's been swinging the bat later. And since we've got started, he's better right now than he has been, but we're looking for him to play out there some also. We have Colton Litterman. Colton's been in his fourth year, has done a good job. He's been battling an injury since his first year. His first year, he led us in home runs, hit the ball extremely well, and then he got an injury that he just hasn't been able to get away from, and it still bothers him. He's kind of sucking it up, and he loves the guys, he loves the team, and he's going to be out there and wants us to play, do all he can to help us, and I really appreciate Colton and his attitude. Joey Kolb right now is having a little problems with a leg. Not really sure what it is, but was causing some serious pain. It seems to be getting a little bit better as he stays off of it. Well, probably my top concern right now, and it's always a concern when it's early and you're inside a lot, but we're going to need to hit the ball. Last year we did extremely well at that, but we had the top two guys in the conference for batting average, Tanner Orner and Bobby Abbott. Yeah, I've got so many Bobbies here. Bobby Abbott, they were 1 and 2 in batting average in the conference, and they were both seniors, so they were extremely clutch last year. They had so many 2-out hits, lots of RBIs, 2-out RBIs, and they struck out very rarely, always put the ball in play. They hit in the 5th and 6th slot, so they had opportunities and came through with a lot of RBIs. So we're really going to miss them. We got to find somebody to try and make up for that loss. So that's a concern. Are we going to hit enough? But we think our pitching will be better, and hopefully our defense will be good enough to keep us in games. So we're just going to have some clutch hitting, and if we don't have as much, we're going to have some quality at bats and just try and scratch some things out. Well, it seems like teams just keep getting better and better. You look at some of the teams maybe that were near the bottom and now they're up to the middle. We feel like we took a step last year. We played just conference games due to COVID and got 36 games in, and we kind of separated ourselves a little bit. We were 22-5, I think, in the conference, so we were just behind W&J. But every year's different. We've seen that. Some teams are up, some teams are down. So, but hopefully we can, we strive to be in that top 4 to get into playoffs, and hopefully can get on a run and be playing our best baseball then. But I think everyone knows W&J is the top. They've kind of dominated the conference these last 10 years, and they're a good program, good coach, and that's the standard.